Hello, everyone, and welcome to Donald H. Jones Stadium here at the Kiski School. Tonight we have Western Reserve Academy taking on the Kiski Cougars. Teams are just getting warmed up. We should be getting ready to start here in just a couple minutes, about 3 minutes on the clock, so stick with us and we'll be right back. Here we go, getting ready to get started with the Kiski School facing the Western Reserve Academy Pioneers. Kiski's going to be wearing their all-white kits with black helmets, Western Reserve in their Pioneer green. Heading to the face-off dot for the Kiski School Cougars is number 14, Dante Parasotto. Squaring off against number 17, Island. I only have last names on the roster, so I'll do my best to call it Western Reserve. Reserve's going to take the opening face-off. Backdoor and a quick strike from the Pioneers makes it 1-0 Western Reserve. Kiski goal score, or excuse me, WRA goal scored by number 4, 11:52. So 8 seconds into the game, Pioneers quick strike, draw first blood here this evening. Number 17 wins the face-off against Dante. He's going to take it and check into the box. Up top, Island will carry it. Waits for some substitutions to take place. Dumps it off to number 24. Down the alley and behind the net. It's going to find its way back up around to number 17. And the Pioneers have a little bit of a mishandle. It's a battle at midfield. And possession will go to Kiski for the first time. They're going to take a chance in their offensive zone. Up top to number 22, David Peterkin. Nick Delora will take it and send it across to Jackson Smith, who's going to drive in, find 7 down behind the net at the X. He's going to find his way around, loop back around. He's hanging on to it, guarded heavily by the Western Reserve defender. 10:30 remaining in the first. He's in trouble. He breaks loose of the double team. Still looking for the pass. Jackson Smith to Nick DeLauro. Nick moves to his left, looking for a shot. It's David Peterkin, open, and he nails it. Peterkin with the goal at 10:16 gets the Cougars on the board and ties things up at 1. Nice ball movement from the Cougars. Parasoto and Einland will face off again, and they at the dot on the K. 10:16 remaining in the first. Kiski shades defensively, trying to cut off that face-off win from Island. They do so. Pioneers will set up their offense as they check into the box. Far side of the field, number 8's going to collect it, pass across to number 17. Near side of the field, number 24 is going to go one-on-one against Nick DeLauro. Sends it behind to the X. Looks for a cutter in the middle. It's cut off by the Kiski defense on the ground. Ground ball picked up by number 6 of Western Reserve. Nice D by Wyatt Wiggins, knocks number 4 to the ground. And Adam Daly will come out of his crease to collect the ball. Sent to his defenseman, Wyatt Wiggins, who sends it to midfield. Nick DeLauro moves to his right and down the far side of the field against number 5. Nick will check things in as the snow flurries start to fly here this evening. 9:10 remaining in the first. All tied at 1. Jackson Smith with some speed off the bench. Nice look inside to number 28, Devin Root. And the Cougars will take their first lead of the game. Jackson Smith. So the Cougars take a 2-1 lead with 8:59 remaining in the first. Dante wins it back. Scooping it up is David Peterkin. So Parasoto finds his way in the faceoff circle. Peterkin around the defense, and he snipes it to the right side. Past the goalkeeper, giving Kiski a 3-1 lead over the Pioneers. Technically, Parasoto had the assist, but off the station. What? Since when? Since when? Right. It happened the other day. He has 6 assists. I'm calling the assist for Parasoto on that one. The booth disagrees with me, but he won the face-off. Peterkin scooped it up, took it unassisted according to the box, but I'm going. So I'm going with David Peterkin on the goal regardless. He's number 14, but that's okay. We're trying to get we're breaking in a new announcer here in the stadium. He's a little shaky. Okay, so quick timeout from Western Reserve. Talk things over. They started off uh, with the momentum, and that quickly changed as Kiski took a 3-1 lead. 8:45 remaining in the first. Parasota will head back into the dot. Western Reserve will take it, pass it down the far side of the field, not able to connect with number 20, was number 22. And reset now, Adam Daly carries it up. Western Reserve with the full court press here. And Jackson with some speed across midfield. Looks for an outlet pass over to the right-hand side. Devin Root down around to number 7. And Delora will take the pass. Rifles one just past the net. 8:06 remaining in the first. Things will reset from the left side of your screen. It's going to be 7 carrying it up. Passes to David Peterkin up top to Jackson Smith and around the horn to Nick DeLoro. Nick works his way to the right, past number 17. Number 5 steps out to greet him. DeLoro will take it around to his left. Finds Peterkin again. Nick took his eye off the ball there for just a second. Jackson will come and help him. Jackson Smith up against number 24, passes it off to David Peterkin. Over to Nick DeLoro. Eric Ward up against number 17 to Nick DeLoro. Takes the body, passes off to Devin Root just high of the net on the shot at 7:18. 7 will collect it behind the net. Looks for a pick from Eric Ward. Still with it behind the pole. We have to apologize for the pole here tonight, but worried about inclement weather here tonight. But 7 with the turning shot off the coming from behind the net. 7:01 remaining in the first. Now number 28, Devin Root, will take his shot at it. Looks for DeLoro on the far right side. He works his way to the right. Nick tries a low shot. Rebound by Eric Ward and save made by the keeper of Western Reserve, number 2. 6:46 remaining in the first. He chucks it to midfield. Finds number 22 at the K. Nice job getting that ball out of the air. Reserve slows things down. Number 17 moves it to number 20 on the right side. And WRA finishes making their substitutions in the offensive zone. The Pioneers go to work in the ball. Number 8 up against Nick DeLoro, moves to his right. Save made by number 33, Adam Daly. Western Reserve decides to pressure again, finds Phoenix Terry in the middle. Able to collect that. No harm, no foul. He's moving to his right. Heavily guarded by Western Reserve. And the ball is forced out of play by the defense of Western Reserve. 5:55 remaining in the first. Left side of your screen here, number 23, pressured by Devin Root. Has it fall out of his mesh. Devin collects it, and the Cougars go to work in their zone. Devin waits for some help. Back to Griffin Hill, finds Jackson Smith. Jackson will work his way down. Tries to look for an opening, turns and spins up to David Peterkin. High pass for him. He's able to collect it, send it over to Nick DeLauro. He'll take a jog over to the right. 5:17 remaining in the first. Going to work against number 8. Turning shot by Eric Ward, just wide of the net. Kiski chases it down and will keep possession with 5:10 remaining. 7 collects it, moves it to his right to Jackson Smith. 5 minutes left to play in the first. Jackson moves it up top to Peterkin. Far side to the right. Down to 7. Nice defense by number 22, able to knock it out of 7's mesh. And a flag on the play as reserve comes away with it. See what the number 27 for reserve called for the slash at 4:22. And Eric Ward shaken up after that play. Things will start right here in front of you. Number 36, Jackson Smith takes it for Kiski. Over to David Peterkin. To Nick DeLauro. To number 7. 13. Nick DeLauro tries to find Jackson Smith across the field and out of play. So it'll start right here with number 23. So Kiski on the man advantage, loses possession, not ideal, but they'll see if they can win it back and take advantage of that extra man. Reserve obviously looking to score shorthanded. And number 17 working down to the X behind the net. Just working on the penalty kill right now against number 27. And he's released and we're back to even strength. Number 24 will take it. Number 24 will go to work against Nick DeLauro. Spinning left-handed shot, goes wide left of the net. Two minutes and 45 seconds remaining in the first. And number 8 loses his footing on this shot. Wyatt Wiggins spinning out of trouble, finds Griffin Hill at the K. DeLauro with it now. Bounce pass over to David Peterkin, who's going to set up the offense. 2 minutes and 5 seconds remaining in the first. Cougars looking to increase their lead here late. Jackson Smith off to David Peterkin. Peterkin had his stick hit on that shot, sails it high, 1:49 remaining. It's going to restart behind the net with 7 as he comes out of the end zone. And Coach Spawn's going to take a timeout and talk it over with his team. Timeout, 1:39 remaining in the first. We'll be back in just a second. Out of the timeout, 1:39 remaining in the first. It's going to start over here with number 13, Nick Delora is going to take it on the far side of the field. Looks like Eric Ward is back up after his shakeup early on, so that's good news for the Cougars. Jackson Smith takes it, moves to his left, heavily guarded by number 17, over the head of 7, and out of play. Western Reserve will take over with 1:24, so they're looking to capitalize late here, try and get that lead cut down a little bit heading into the second. Number 20 will take it. They're going to play catch back and forth between him and number 8. Number 8 likes what he sees. Shot saved by Adam Daly. And out of play, but it's going to stay with Western Reserve. 51 seconds remaining in the quarter. Number 17 working against Jackson Smith, has some opening. And shot goal by number 17, Einlin. Just past Adam Daly. Will cut that lead in half for the Cougars. That time of goal, 41 seconds remaining in the first. Paris Soto. Looks like they got a new face-off man on the Western Reserve side of things. Number 30. Griffin Hill's going to track it down from the wing. Still battling is Eric Ward now. And ground ball coming the other way. Number 5 with it. Carries it across midfield. Takes a big stick check from Paris Soto. And save made by Adam Daly. Reserve looked like they were celebrating there for a second, but it was underneath Daly's leg. And able to keep it out. 8 seconds remaining in the quarter as Jackson Smith comes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Takes the shot. And save made by the keeper, number 2. So we'll be back in just a second after a short intermission. So out of the intermission here, we're heading into the second quarter with a 3-2 lead for the Cougars. Looks like number 30 is Laperna. I hope I'm saying that right. Heading off against Dante Perisotto of Kiski. Again, I only have last names for the Pioneers, but I'm going with Laperna. Big check. Peterkin absorbs it, scoops it back up. There, big checked stick check to the head of Nick DeLoro. Seemed like there was some hesitation to make the call. And pass out of bounds. So the Cougars will take a man advantage. Got a 1-minute penalty against number 22 for a hit to the head, slashing, hit to the head. 1:27, or excuse me, 11:27 remaining in the second. It's going to start to your right side of your screen here. 7 will take it. Passes it to Nick DeLoro. Last time at home, the Cougars had a pretty good streak on their man advantage, and they were quick striking on it too, getting the ball moving and firing. Nick DeLoro on the shot, not able to capitalize as the keeper makes a save. Looks like number 20 down the far side of the field. And Western Reserve is going to take, excuse me, it was number 27, but Western Reserve is going to take a timeout to talk things over. We'll be back in just a second. So coming out of the timeout taken by Western Reserve, 10:58 remaining in the second. They are a man down to the penalty to number 22 of Reserve. So the Cougars looking to try and win possession back here quickly. Take advantage of their advantage. Number 17 not in any hurry in this case because of the penalty. He's tracked by Phoenix Terry of Kiski. 10:37 remaining in the second. And penalty is getting counted down. Released from the box is number 22, so back to full strength. So Cougars 0 for 2 on their man advantage so far this evening. Sent over to number 8, back to number 24. Up top comes number 20 to number 17. Works his way past the Cougar defense, and their keeper able to bail him out. Adam Daly with a big save. 10:05 remaining in the second. Einland with the bounce shot, high over the net. 9:48 remaining. Number 8 with the shot, and this one's going to find its way to the back of the net to tie things up at 3. Pioneers goal scored by number 8, Ito. Time of the goal, 9:37, tying things up at 3. Einland back in the dot. Wins this one for reserve. Carried across by number 2. Number 20 will carry it to his left. 9:15 remaining in the quarter. Sent far side, number 24. Tries to throw it behind the net, and it will be Kiski's possession. Under 9 minutes now, 8:59 on the clock. Wyatt Wiggins loses it out of his stick. Adam Daly will take the pass as Wiggins collects it back. Reserve again with the pressure on the goalkeeper. He's going to bomb it down the far side of the field. And Ward not able to keep it in for the Cougars. Midfield, it's number 10 up to number 8. Down the left side behind the net. Coming back out, number 20 up top to 8. And Peterkin forces number 8 to his right, passes it to Einland. Save made by Adam Daly. Oh, Wiggins coming the other way, sorry. Shot taken by Devin Root, out of play. Seven will take it, reset things up to DeLauro. Peterkin far side to Jackson Smith. DeLauro with space up against number 17, ISO. Left-hand shot from Nick, saved by Western Reserve. With speed coming number 27. Dumps it off to number 20, moves to his right, looks for the shot. Has to pull things back, looks for number 8. Attacked by Griffin Hill from behind. Nice strip from Griffin. Sends it to Nick DeLauro across midfield. Kiski has some numbers. Shot taken by Devin Root. Deflected out of bounds. Kiski will keep possession. Time remaining 6:58 in the half. Peterkin forced to his right by number 22. His counterpart finds Root cutting. Bounce shot. Save made by the keeper. Rebound loose. Eric Ward able to track things down for the Cougars. Jackson Smith's going to try. Back to Devin Root. Settled down. Back up top to Peterkin. DeLauro moving to his right. Stick checked, popped up, catch, and moved over to Peterkin. 6:10 remaining in the half. Jackson Smith against number 24. Breaks some ankles, snipe up top left by Jackson Smith. So Jackson makes it 4-3 for the Kiski Cougars. Is that right? 6:03 the time of that goal as Kiski takes a 4-3 lead and hopefully gets some momentum here going. Things are a little stale from both sides here at the first half of this quarter. Both coaches seeming to express some frustration with both sides of the field. A big strip by Dante Parasoto. Wiggins trying to track down the ground ball. Flicks it into space. Devin Root will pick it up. Double teamed, moves to his right. Looking for help down in the corner. Finds 7. Big stick checks from the Pioneers, strip things away. Number 8 will take it and carry it into the offensive zone for Western Reserve as they wait for their offensive substitutions. 5:18 on the clock. Number 20 coming around the back side, spinning, shot high, and chased down by Jackson Smith to earn possession. 4:49 remaining in the second. Pass to Adam Daly. And this time they're going to let Daly carry it up. He dumps it off to Nick DeLauro. Nick will send it to David Peterkin. Kiski makes their subs. Down the far side, it's Devin Root. Up top to Peterkin. Parasoto comes into the game. Kiski spreads the field wide. DeLauro moving to his right. Checked by number 22. Ball is loose. 7 scoops it up. And Coach Spawn is going to call a timeout here with 3:55 remaining in the half. Wants to talk things over as he has his team poised in the offensive zone. So back out of the timeout, 3:55 remaining in the half. We'll see how the Cougars respond after the timeout. See what their game plan is going to be. Starting on your right-hand side of your screen, it's Eric Ward, number 16, with number 5 as his shadow for Western Reserve. Fake me out. Eric moves to his left. Looks for the shot. Passes to Peterkin instead. David will back things out. Sends it to Jackson Smith. Goes up against Ito. Cougars move the ball quickly back to Devin Root on the far side. Devin was looking for a cutter across the middle. Couldn't find anybody. Dumps it off to Peterkin. 3:19 remaining in the quarter. Peterkin with space. Left side. Past the keeper from David Peterkin. Making it 5-3 in favor of the Cougars. Time of that goal, 3:12 in the second quarter. 5-3 for Kiski, with Parasoto and Island heading back into the face-off dot. Dante wins it forward, slaps it back. Griffin Hill comes in from the wing, passes it to Phoenix Terry and to Eric Ward. Ward's going to check it into the box. Kiski makes some subs. It's Jackson Smith. And Western Reserve's going to take advantage of Kiski not checking in and move things quickly the other way, making it 5-4. Ferraro, the goal scorer for Western Reserve. Time of that goal, 2:38 in the second. Number 30 will win it for Reserve. A little bit of a risky pass there, but number 24 able to collect it. Ito with space and errant pass, not able to connect with number 6 for Reserve. 2:11 remaining in the half. Adam Daly will chuck it to the far side of the field where Wyatt Wiggins will work against number 4. It's going to be met at midfield and breaks through to the other side. Griffin Hill now works to his left. Shot by Griffin Hill with the long pole. Gets it past the Western Reserve goalkeeper, making it 6-4 with 1:52 remaining in the half. So as quickly as Reserve earns some momentum back, Kiski comes the other way, expands it to a 2-goal lead. Number 22 from the wing comes in and scoops it up for Reserve. .135 remaining in the quarter. Number 8 looks for the cutter. 20 can't make the shot find its way behind Adam Daly. A little bit wide right on his attempt. 1:19 remaining in the half. Einland works his way, knifing through the Cougar defense, and he'll find the back of the net on his attempt at 1:11 remaining in the half. Quite the boxing match here tonight as the Cougars and Pioneers trade blows. 6-5 with 1:11 on the clock. Cougars have been struggling so far in the face-off dot. Maybe winning, I would say, 30% of face-offs. And Dante almost proves me wrong. And they do, as they win this face-off. Heading into the box is Griffin Hill. Offloads it to Eric Ward. Other side, Devin Root can't take the pass. And drawing a penalty behind the play is Western Reserve. Save made by Adam Daly. And there's a penalty behind the play. Looks like it's going to be against the Cougars. 40 seconds remaining. And they're going to have to talk it over. They're not sure what they saw, I suppose. Or who's the penalty against, maybe? I'm not sure. It looked like there was some things that may have taken place from both sides. But we'll see what they come up with. Okay, they are. Okay, so they're going to call, I was mistaken, number 27 with a cross check to the head. 2 minutes. So 40 seconds left. Kiski will have a man advantage here. So far, unable to take advantage of those man-up opportunities. But 40 seconds left. We'll see what we can do here late in the half. Maybe gain some momentum heading into the second half. So Peterkin to DeLauro. Back to David Peterkin. Moves it to Jackson Smith. Peterkin to DeLauro. DeLauro. Ward to 7. Back to Ward. Nothing there. DeLauro rips one. Save made by number 2. 14 seconds left. Pressured by Eric Ward. And time's going to expire as Reserve able to hang on to things, keeping it at 6-5 as the Cougars will head into the second half with a 1-point lead. Thanks for joining us so far. Very exciting game as goals exchanged back and forth. We'll be back after a short 10-minute intermission with the second half action of tonight's game. We're back for the start of the second half. Kiski with a 6-5 lead over the Pioneers of Western Reserve. Let's see where we're starting things. I apologize. I'm not sure where things are starting. Back there. That's my fault. Okay, as they pass it back to the goalie. Remember that there is a penalty against Western Reserve, so Kiski does have a man advantage. I'm not sure for how much longer. Probably about a minute or so. Number 5 will break through midfield. Has some speed. Shot wide left on the run. Reserve will take it. Number 24 works to his left. Shadowed by 2 Kiski Cougars, Griffin Hill and Jackson Smith, trying to kill that penalty. 11-20. I keep saying 1 when I mean 11. Sorry about that. And as I say, there's going to be inclement weather. The sun starts to shine. Warm things up on the field, hopefully, for those guys. 11 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 10 seconds remaining on the penalty. So again, the Pioneers will kill another Cougar advantage. Back to full strength for the Pioneers. Dom Kuda on defense for the Cougars. Forces the Pioneers to back things out. And Einlin will break in. Looks for a cutter. It's not there. Spins her out. Number 24 now. Stripped of it by David Peterkin, coming the other way. And tripped him. Has it come out of his mesh. .9:19 remaining in the third as Pioneers play catch at the top. Send it down the far side, down the alley. Number 8 going against Nick DeLoro. Passes it back and not able to connect with number 4 behind the net. I believe Wyatt has it. Yep, sorry. Couldn't tell if Wyatt or Daly had it, but now Western Reserve has it. Number 6 with it, offloads. And nice play by the Cougars to keep that out of the net. Daly working with Griffin Hill on that one. Number 8, again, breaks, throws it behind the net. This time does connect. Number 4 will bring it out from behind the net. Looks to number 24. Sends it across to number 17. Working against Jackson Smith. Number 24 going against Dom Kuda. Dom getting his stick in there nicely. Breaks things up. Reserves will hang on to it. Ball up. Griffin Hill able to smack it loose and scoop up the ground ball temporarily. And it went off of Western Reserve, but they keep it with Western Reserve. Flag down, looks like it's going to be against Kiski. Time remaining 7:10 in the third. And shot high by Einland. We'll keep things with reserve, but there is a penalty. And Griffin Hills called for a delay of game for a 30-second penalty. Number 8 will take it. Fire the shot. Bounce shot high over the net. Stay with Western Reserve. 6:45 remaining in the third. And back to even strength. Nope, not yet. Now back to even strength. Sorry. DeLauro has to track it down. Takes the pass from Wiggins. Right side, Eric Ward. 6:18 remaining in the third. Down low behind the net, it's Devin Root. There is a flag on the field. Ward breaking in, and his stick is interfered with on the shot. Looks like a slashing penalty against 27 of Western Reserve. 1 minute penalty for Reserve. So we'll see if Kiski can start having some luck here on the man advantage. So far, nothing this game as things stay tight, 6-5. Peterkin will take it for Kiski. Move things to his right. Fakes down low, sends it up high to Eric Ward, to Jackson Smith. DeLauro back to Jackson. DeLauro to Smith. They're going to play catch back and forth. Down to Ward, trying to get the defense out of position, moving things nicely to Peterkin, but he fires it right into the net of the keeper. 5.5 minutes. Number 24 with some speed, looking for that shorthanded goal, and they find it off the stick of number 4, assisted by number 24 of Reserve, making it 6-6 here with 5:19 remaining in the third. Time on the clock, 5:19 as we start things off here. Trying to scoop it up is going to be Griffin Hill. Gets the ground ball. Has it checked out of his stick. And they're going to say he was out of bounds and give things to Reserve as the countdown starts to release the penalty for Reserve. And we are released back to even strength with 4:57 remaining in the third. Number 17 moves to his right. Reserve looking to regain the lead. They haven't had it since they scored the first goal, but they've been right there nipping at the heels of the Cougar. Now things even. Far side, number 20 will send it around to number 6, back up the alley to number 20, and 17-24 at the top. Number 8, again, working to his right on Nick DeLoro. Forces him outside. Comes all the way around the net, finds number 4. Save made by Adam Daly, keeping the Cougars alive here. Keep things at even. Wiggins now chased down by number 4. Passes to Griffin Hill in the middle of the field, looking for some help. Jackson Smith on the K will take it, spin things out. Pass to Nick DeLoro and thrown into space for David Peterkin and out of play. Not able to connect on that pass. And that will give the Pioneers the lead off the stick of Ito. 3:32 remaining in the third quarter. So the Pioneers again capitalize on a Kiski mistake and take the lead back. As I said, they haven't had it since the very first goal. But Coach Spahn wants to take a timeout and talk things over with his team. Again, time on the clock, 3:32. We'll take a quick break. So out of the timeout, 3:32 remaining in the third. Reserve with 1-goal lead. Parisoto wins it pretty cleanly. Checks it to Ward. Sorry about that shadow. Might make it hard to see things. Hopefully not too bad. Ward works it to his right, sends it down below to 7. Seven has some space and able to put it past the keeper. Brings things back to even for the Kiski Cougars. Yeah. Eric Ward with the assist. So 7 Gillingham with the 7th goal here for the Cougars tonight. 3 minutes the time of that goal. If it happened at 7 minutes, we might have to play the lottery tonight. But number 7 scores the 7th goal in the third. 17 wins it for reserve. And number 6 couldn't handle that pass, as Wiggins is double teamed down below the net. Number 4 coming across, spins right, and shot low, saved by Daly, able to keep Kiski alive there. Number 24 going against Phoenix Terry. Phoenix bodies him outside. And shot by number 4. Gets it past Daly with 2:02 as WRA takes an 8-7 lead. .202 remaining in the third quarter. Parasota wins it forward. Still loose. Number 22 is going to pick it up, though, for Western Reserve. .17 will send it to number 24. Jackson Smith, the defender for Kiski. And shot scored by number 24, Claiborne. And Western Reserve jumps out to their biggest lead of the game, 2-point lead. Assist by number 17, Island. So 9-7, time of that goal, 1:31. And quickly, again, number 4 this time, Ferraro with the goal. So the Pioneers jump out to a 3-goal lead, shocking the Cougars, putting them back on their heels a little bit. We'll see how Kiski responds. See if they can stop the bleeding here with 1:19 remaining in the third. Still no clear winner, but it looks like Reserve will scoop it up. And shot, goal by number 24. Claiborne again with the score. Time of that goal, 44 seconds. .30 seconds remaining in the third as Reserve has it in their offensive zone. This time, Daly makes the save down low. And nice D from Wiggins will force things out of play. 14 seconds remaining. Devin Root with it now, 8 seconds remaining. And Root will fire things at the net as time ran out. Kiski looked a little unaware of Well, the defense was aware when they chucked it down the field, but offensively looked a little uh, out of sorts. Didn't realize how much time was left on the clock. So heading into the fourth, Reserve will take a 4-point lead with them with 12 minutes to play in the game. We'll be back in just a second. Back out of the intermission, Kiski needs to find the back of the net a little bit more than they have so far, trailing by 4 goals to the Pioneers of Western Reserve. The sun is out here, but we are not feeling it here in the booth. 38 degrees according to the booth. Shot wide left from number 20. So Wyatt Wiggins is going to be called for the slash, 1 minute slashing for Kiski. So the Pioneers will go man up. Not the start Kiski was hoping for here in the fourth. Nice save by Adam Daly from the shot from number 8. Griffin Hill comes away with it for Kiski. It's going to clear things to midfield, looking for DeLauro. Root takes the pass. Peterkin will, oh, sorry. I thought Peterkin had it. Looks like Jackson Smith will carry it down the right-hand side. Finds a cutter. It's Eric Ward missing just right of the net. Good look from him. We are back. No, we're not back to even strength yet, I don't think. 10:40 remaining in the fourth. DeLauro to Jackson Smith. Oh, nope. David Peterkin on the shot. Just over the net on the bounce shot. 10:22 remaining in the quarter. Devin Root from out of the end zone. Tries to throw it through the Pioneer defense. It's going to stay with the Cougars. Coming from your right side will be Nick DeLauro. He's going to carry it to the X. Finds Eric Ward cutting through and finishes with 10:01 remaining in the game. So man down for a portion of that. Kiski scores an even strength goal there eventually, but able to keep Western Reserve off the attack. 10:01 remaining in the game. Number 24 will take it at the top for Western Reserve. He's going to wait for number 17 to check into the game. To the left, number 20 will bring it to your right. Play catch with Einland at the top. And misplayed out of bounds. 9:25 remaining in the quarter. Cole Slezak will take it for Kiski out of the left-hand side of your screen. Number 25 passes it to Adam Daly, finds Jackson Smith working his way up the sideline. Able to tiptoe down the sideline, keep things in play. Up top to Eric Ward. Nick DeLoro wants to work to his left. Gets tangled up with number 17, who's going to take the penalty. Devin Root now with it. Root's tripped up, and another penalty flag on the field. So potentially 2-minute advantage for Kiski. .837 remaining in the fourth. So number 17 and number 8 both called for penalties on separate occasions. 8:37 remaining in the game, so gives the Cougars a little bit of hope, a little bit of life here with lots of lacrosse left to play. See if they can take advantage of the 2-man advantage. DeLoro to Eric Ward. Ward with the shot. Save made by number 2 of Reserve. Sends things out of play. Ward will restart things. DeLoro to Ward, inside to Gillingham. Has it checked out of his stick. And it's going to be a Reserve ball. Nice play from number 27 of Reserve to break things up there for the Pioneers. And both players are released for Reserve on the 30-second penalties that they had. 7:57 on the clock. Seven and a half minutes to play. We'll see if Reserve puts the brakes on here, trying to eat up some of this clock, which is soon going to become the Kiski's enemy. Now 7 minutes left as they make their break. Tries the low underhand shot. Possession to Kiski with 6:59 left. Cole Slezak on the far side of the field throws it into his keeper behind the pole here. Again, the weatherman lied to me. I thought there was going to be inclement weather. That's why I'm not on the roof tonight, but we're making the best of it. David Peterkin now makes his way across midfield, avoids the stick check from number 22. Still on the run, still with it, carries it down, spins out, and hands it off to Eric Ward. Throws it low to 7 Gillingham, puts it up top and over the head of Nick DeLoro. That'll give possession to the Pioneers here on the short side near the 50. Number 24 is going to take it. Work to his left. Checked heavily by Griffin Hill. 6:19 on the clock. Six minutes left in the game with reserve sending it up top to number 8. Again, reserve having no problems wasting a little bit of the clock. Works to his right against Phoenix Terry. Sends down low, shot over the top. And Wiggins trying to chase it down. Doesn't earn possession. It'll stay with the Pioneers. 5:35 on the clock. Number 20 will carry it down low. Dom Kuda for Kiski. Nice work by Dom to strip it from him. The freshman with some nice defense. Five minutes now remaining in the game as Slezak looks for an outlet. Throws it far, or near side, excuse me, his far side to number 22 to Peterkin. Works it down the alley. Number 14 down around. Back up to him. Parasoto will take it. Throw it up top to Nick DeLoro. And sorry, things are moving quickly. Number 22 will take this bounce shot over the head of Adam Daly. Looking to see what the signal was. Looked like it was offside possibly. 4:35 remaining as number 20 passes up top to number 24. One-on-one with Nick DeLoro is number 8. Turning underhand shot, misses wide. 4:17 on the clock. It'll be brought in by number 20 of Western Reserve, the Pioneers. And Dom Kuda again able to knock it away from number 20. Ball is loose. See who gets the ground ball. It's got to be White. Parasoto almost had it. Turns into a game of field hockey for a moment. Eric Ward had it and draws a penalty for poor Kiski. Going to be taken against the penalties against number 5 with the trip. Had the stick between the legs. 3 minutes and 47 seconds on the clock, so enough to make a comeback here, but starting to get a little tight. We'll see what the Cougars do. Number 22, David Peterkin, will go to work on the man up for Kiski. DeLoro all the way down around to Devin Root. Smith to Peterkin to DeLoro, looking for the shot. Doesn't take it to Eric Ward. DeLoro with space, back to Ward. DeLoro, Peterkin fires, gets it. 3:22 remaining. Kiski closes it down to a 2-goal lead for reserve. So the Cougars with a little bit of life, wakes the crowd up. Hopefully change the momentum in their favor. 3 minutes and 22 seconds remaining in the game. So Kiski finally capitalizes on their man up. Reserve will win the faceoff. Bring it in. Number 8 with some room to number 20. Pressured by Dom Kuda. 3 minutes left in the game. Kiski a little bit more aggressive now on the defensive side, not letting reserve waste as much time as they have been. Shot is blocked all the way out to number 8. 2:45 on the clock. Number 17 works back to his right, looks for the shot, does get it to the left of Adam Daly, putting a stop to some of that Cougar momentum that was building. Two minutes and 36 seconds left in the game as number 17, Einland, finds the net. Back in the dot, they'll go. Number 17 for reserve, number 14 for Kiski. Ball's up, nobody can find it. In from the wings comes number 22 and number 44 as Jackson Hill able to get it for the Cougars. He tells Devin Root to clear out, checks it into the zone. 2 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in the game as the Kiski Cougars go to work. 3 goals to make up here. DeLauro with some space, throws it far side, knocked down by Eric Ward. It's still loose, and the Pioneer defense will take it away. Now under 2 minutes to play, $1:50 left in the game. And a timeout's going to be taken by Western Reserve with 1:48 left. They want to talk about how they're going to close this game out. Back out of the timeout, Reserve with a 3-goal lead, 1:48 remaining in the game. And I think things should start over here to our left. Possibly. I'm not sure where they're going to start things. I thought it would be up here to the top right. Yep. Didn't look like anybody was going to start the game there. Okay. 1:43 now on the clock as number 17 moves it down below the net. Kiski's got to be a little bit more aggressive here on their defense trying to strip things away. Griffin Hill goes to work. Oh, Adam Daly takes the penalty as he stick checked Einland to the head. And this game of keep away continues as it goes to number 8. And now 1 minute left to play in the game. Looks like reserve is going to hang on here as they kill the clock, draw the penalty. "25 seconds left on the clock, finally stripped away." That's going to bring out a laundry list of penalties here against the Cougars as they're trying to get the ball back. Cam Rohr is going to have to come into the game as Daly took a penalty. So the goalie is going to serve the penalty. Cam Rohr comes into the game. There's only one penalty, right? Yep, one penalty. 2 flags, 1 penalty. 15 seconds left. It's all but a moot point at this time of the game. 10 seconds left. And number 17 is going to make sure that they put an emphasis on this game. Unnecessarily, I suppose, but either way, it's going to make it 13-9 in favor of Western Reserve. So back to the face-off dot with 8 seconds left. All but formalities now. Dante does win the face-off momentarily. And 3 seconds left. And Reserve's going to take the win here at home for us, for Kiski, winning 13-9. Congrats to both sides of the field on a tough-fought game. Reserve just was able to get away with it there in the third, heading into the fourth with a 4-goal lead, and was able to keep that as they closed the game out 13-9. Thanks for joining us, as always, on Cougar Game Day, and we'll see you back here next time.